You can't exactly doubt that. I settled for a dental plan, $100 a month. And I'm not even getting that yet. I'm not convinced what I see on any of these advertisements to my care plan. If it was available, why am I not seeing it through the mail? If it is available to me, a food budget, because I am in that system, why is it not applied through the legal process? Because I sit here in this situation after a legal judgment that is permanent. Why does that not just come through? Instead, we see all these advertisements. Your government is offering this. Do you qualify? Well, let me just say, I'm owned by the government. I exist off the government's grace. Yeah, because I had a work history. I earned my quarters. And I did attempt to get back out into the work community. And I also have personal business here to contribute. Yet, while you are under this system, they don't want you to gain any equity to get you out of it. Why? That's self-destruction. Self-destruction right there. And it leads you to a sedentary life like most of these people in the building that you think, wow, they go nowhere. I was going out 3 beaches a day. Yeah, I got all kinds of sea glass. It's hard on my hands, though. Anyhow, I kind of outgrew the wiring process, and I would like to, like, solder and whatnot. Yeah. Anyhow, because of my tremor and frustration, and so I have the original material stored. Yes. Tons of sea glass. Yes. And wouldn't that be fun? Yes, like the librarian thought. I'm so much into that. And now, what is Miley's dream? To secure children in their own self-esteem, their own song, their music. Learn how to tighten your own strings. Yeah, that kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. Never played an instrument. I sing. I use the tambourine in school. Like Robert, yeah. Stood by the drums kind of thing. It's what you do amongst your peers. You're allowed to touch instruments here. Yeah, we were. Our school system. We were taught. I don't know, there must be a lot swirling. Opportunity and direction, maybe. It's armor. Attitude is an armor for me, yeah. And I don't like wearing armor. It's so much easier just being able to be nice. Arrive, say something, drop a favor, yeah, and say, hey, I'll be back around. Thanks. Glad you were here, like Superman. Hey, I need to dump a conversation, and poof, thanks. 'Cause I see your burden. That kind of thing is extremely important, and that's gonna go miles. We're not sorry you don't see it. You're never striving for it, never feeling like you could have it on your own. I was told you're always being watched. And we knew it. The scanners, the cordless phones, cable. We saw it all get filtered, wired from the lines into the house. Yeah. So, if you're still pretending with this Wi-Fi event that you have privacy, you just don't. They're trying to correlate communities where they won't devour each other. Again, remember, Portland, Maine, out there across the bay, is not a cheap living experience. And yet, if this building was taken care of, there wouldn't be much fear. If the neighbors weren't vandalizing property or images, we would feel safe and secure to explore and be more free with our talent. But when you covet that, you suffocate yourself in shame. I sit in an attitude of shame. Yes, I do. I understand. I'm requiring someone to defend me that is new to me, but yet understands a much gentler upbringing. Amelia was never physically transgressed, forced from position. And that is admirable. And it's not understandable to most of us. And I do. I backtrack and I know. I'm like, I'm putting this on you, but it really just is not yours. And amen to that woman being in my realm of existence now. Thank you, universe. And there's going to be strength in numbers. Shadow networks, no more. Non-taxable, yeah. Church is not what it was. Church always started at the table. You exist because I feed you. You rest because I provide a roof. And while I'm gone, I'm sacrificing myself, coming back here in one piece to do it again. That was my father's influence on me. And I love my dad. Even after he denied me at the mill. I was an embarrassment. Couldn't recognize me for what I was doing, what I was saying, what I had been through. And to eject myself from his house. Can't imagine the pain. Maybe he just said it's not a topic that's going to be discussed. But what I heard through the grapevine was, your dad denied you. Yeah. Denied by the Father. You die on the sword, you live off. And if you don't understand the double edge, you don't see the expense off another's flesh. 2025, get with the program. We don't want to hate another country for what they are required to slalom through. It's an obstacle course, and sometimes it's just humans. Yeah. It is savage. Primalistic. And some of us don't have the concept of how is it so underdeveloped on the surface. And that's the illusion. You left the surface untouched, and you have disturbed everything underneath while you are attempting to obfuscate your primal need of retribution. It's no longer an eye for an eye. You never saw what I saw, and you never invested in long-term views. You run, you run, you run. That's the referential influence of some of what I listened to this morning while I watched the sun come out of the clouds. Yes.